Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching this video. As you saw on the welcome screen, it's a warning to MetaTrading International members. And I thought it was good that I do this video because a lot of people are coming to my website and asking me how they can get their money out of MTI, out of MetaTrading International. Short answer, you can't. The long answer, here we go. Well, basically, MetaTrading International are under provisional liquidation. Well, let me read the article. This article was published yesterday, 4th of January 2021, by Jan Vermeulen in MyBroadband. And it says, warning to MetaTrading International members. When Judge Rogers handed down the provisional liquidation order on MetaTrading International, MTI, it was mainly because of the work of Vaughan Victor. So Vaughan is an advocate of the High Court of South Africa, and he's embroiled several other similar cases like scams like these, like Voltage Solutions, BitClub Network, BTC Global, and Thrive International. Yeah, I was not involved in many of those because they didn't claim that they were doing they didn't claim that they were doing copy trading, unless they did. Well, I do know BitClub Network, they were supposed to be a mining industry or something, a Bitcoin mining, but I don't know much about the other ones. Voltage Solution, BTC Global, and Thrive International. I didn't come across them so much. Anyway, let's get back to the article. At this stage, he's acting pro bono in all of these cases. Here, a lawyer who's not charging anything. Thanks, Victor. Victor told MyBroadband. Assisted by Yasin Ali, an attorney from Vezi and De Beer Incorporated, Victor was able to lodge a successful application for the provisional liquidation order against MTI. So in the bottom, you can find in the description box, you can find link to this MyBroadband article. And in the article here, you can find the link to the article where they wrote about the provisional liquidation order. This is just more an article where they're interviewing the lead advocate who was instrumental in putting this case together, him and Yasin Ali. Anyway, I don't need to explain everything to you. I think you're quite smart enough to do that. Let me carry on. So MyBroadband was introduced to Victor through a source. We asked him about the liquidation application and the various liquidators competing for the endorsement of MTI members who had lost their money. So at the end of this article, there's a very important process that you should go through. And if you are an investor, that's something that you really need to do. So pay attention. He explained that when our application succeeded because we showed the court that we are serious, Victor said. He explained that when he cited the FSCA as a second respondent in the High Court filings, he acted against advice he received. And by citing them, he not only acknowledged the FSCA as an important in this matter, they also demonstrated at the court that the matter is extremely serious. And in the end, that's probably why the application succeeded, because he cited the FSCA, and yeah, this is a serious matter for any MTI investor who wants to get their money back. He began working on it on the 19th of December when MTI first disclosed to investors that Johann Steinberg was missing. Remember, they claimed that he was in Brazil somewhere. And then that night they worked on putting together legal documents, and they were the first to lodge the application with the Western Cape High Court on the 23rd of December. They lodged this application on an urgent basis, and it was heard on the 24th of December. However, and I've come across this group before, the MTI Recovery Action Group, the RAG, were opposed to the application, and they asked for the hearing to be delayed. I've watched one, I think it was some kind of, it was a YouTube video of a Zoom conversation that they all were having with various other lawyers and everything. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff, and he is another person doing it. So let's carry on. MTI REC had withdrawn their objections by the time of the next hearing on 29th of December, and the High Court granted the provisional liquidation order against MTI. Head of Investigation and Enforcement at the FSCA, Brendan Topham, pay attention to this guy. It's very important because he's the main investigator in this. And if you watched any of the videos or anything from MTI, they were always against this guy, calling him silly and stupid and not knowing what was going on. But yeah, this is the way that scammers operate. They gaslight everybody. And yeah, if you don't have your wits around you, it's easy to get caught up in their snare. So no judgment if you are. Just very important what you do need to do next. Anyway, the rest of this article goes through something with the FSCA. What's important here is choosing the right liquidator. So Victor said that the most important issue right now is for the right liquidator to be appointed. He explained that there's likely to be multiple liquidators assigned to the MTI case, but members should consider carefully which liquidator they choose to nominate. So him, according to, together with Vezi and De Beer, have asked MTI members to nominate a company called Investtrust, where an attorney called A.W. van Rooyen handle liquidations. They aren't affiliated with Investtrust or van Rooyen in any way, but they have a proven track record when it comes to dealing with fraudulent business practices. Specifically, Van Rooyen is appointed the liquidator for QSG Investment Scheme and Voltage Solutions. So Voltage Solutions had come up during MTI investigations, as the CEO of Voltage also appeared to be invested as a member of MTI's founders pool. Yeah, so here it goes into Cryon, which I hope I pronounced it correctly. It ran from 1988 to 2002. And yeah, that was also declared a Ponzi scheme. And you can see these type of things have been going on forever, China. They just, yeah, there'll always be Ponzi schemes around. There will always be people who get caught up in this. And yeah, it's we just all need to educate ourselves. We all need to know how they operate and what the pitfalls are to look out for. There will always be, and in this age of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, there's going to be even more of them. Please look after your Bitcoin. If you do want to trade it yourself, and then you'll know how hard it is to do so. Don't entrust anyone else to do that. There are legit kind of platforms like Prime XBT, and I'm working on a few. Not Bitcoin related just yet. Primary expertise seems to be a bit expensive, and yeah, I'm not totally taken by that exchange. But anyway, watch the space. There's going to be more coming from me. Back to the article. You can see there's the criminal case against Mariki Prinsloo was the mastermind. It was only finalized in 2015, and liquidators and collectors only collected around 84 million and only took in like 100 million from something that was 1.5 billion at one stage. So only like 10-20%. Okay, so yeah, that's there's one investor who deposited 400,000 and received 220,000 from the scheme in profits, and she was sued for the 220, although she suffered a net loss. So yeah, they're going to come across. They're going to come after people who have withdrawn money from the scheme itself. Victor echoed Topham's statements. Unfortunately, in a scheme like MTI, people will need to repay the money they withdrew. And that's why it's essential to appoint a good liquidator who's experienced in dealing with fraudulent business practices and understands cryptocurrency. So there are some maximums that liquidators can charge. 1% of any money found in a bank account, 3% of all immovable assets, So I don't think there's going to be any money in a bank account because these guys did exclusively Bitcoin. 3% of all immovable assets. Yeah, only if they converted their Bitcoin into any assets, and it's in the name of Mirror Trading International. 10% of all movable assets. So if anyone gives back any of the Bitcoin they withdrew, or they can get access to any of this 23,000 Bitcoin that has flowed through to MT to through MTI. This paragraph basically says that the liquidator will not be able to keep 10%. That's a big amount. So Victor said the master of the High Court can determine that the liquidator's fees are exorbitant and put a cap to it. So the article concludes with a link to the insolvencies practitioner's website. So that's why I asked you to check the description, check the link in the description. It's going to take you to this MyBroadband article that I'm reading. And in this article, it's got this PDF that's embedded. So you can download and you can follow whatever you need to do to our office has received nomination and support for Mr. Adrian Willemse van Rooyen to be appointed as a liquidator in the matter of Mirror Trading International Limited. Our officers have received nomination requests from the main applicant in the matter as well as numerous investors. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, just... go to their website, get in touch with them, and find out how you can nominate them as the liquidators. And good luck. I hope you get your money back through this process. It's horrible that 23,000 Bitcoin had to be gone, and yours is part of it. This is the only way you can get your money back. If, however, you would be interested in a legit copy trading, this is not Bitcoin. This is with a regulated broker. It's not set up yet. It's in testing at the moment with my trader. He's on holiday, this being the early part of January. And this not being like hard sell. It's just that I think I found a broker that's going to give us a proper price feed for doing the kind of work that my trader does. He wants to remain behind the scenes. He will agree to be on a webinar like this, just where I introduce him. We talk about his latency arbitrage trading. But basically, he's going to test out his latency arbitrage trading bot, and I'm going to let you know if it's profitable. If you are interested in that, get in touch with me directly. However you think you can, leave a comment on this video, leave a like and a share, but do that anyway. But get in touch with me if you are interested in the copy trading. I am going to do more videos about it. Basically, that's all the videos I'm going to do from now on. Or maybe I'm going to do some other stuff. I found Restream, which seems a nice thing to play with. It does like cool stuff, like put above all these things. Basically, it just allows me to stream quickly and easily. So whoever's been watching while on stream, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'll watch you on the next stream. If you watch this video after the fact, then thanks so much. And I'll see you guys on the next video.